Hi, chat. Hello. Sorry it was taking so long. I was struggling to get shit to work. Oh, damn it. Hi. Hi, chat. Hello. Why? What did I do? Okay, I'm still struggling to get this to work. Hold on, chat. I'm not... Let me reload the game real quick. Because it's not letting me have the window open. Hold on. This thing doesn't like me, and I don't know why. It might be because of the mod, I'm being real here, but... yeah, we're playing DMC today. Specifically Devil May Cry 3, because I needed to cope. I needed to cope from whatever the fuck that series was. Hold on. Why is it not letting me load the window? Is it... Hold on. Does it think it's in full screen mode? Is that the problem? Hold on. Hold on. I think I might know the issue. Well, hi, chat. How you doing? How you doing? Let me see anything you love the show. I need to see it for myself. It's bad. Chat, I'm so dead ass. I'm going to be ranting about in this stream. So if y'all want to avoid spoilers, highly recommend just leaving the stream. Or, like, leaving it or something. I will be ranting about it, because I'm pissed. Okay, hold on. Game option? No. Hey, thank you for watching. Thank you. Increase brightness, control default. I'm trying to see what the fucking problem is, because it's acting like it's in full screen, so I can't load the one. Hold on, I'm not good. Hold on, I need to get back into here. Hold on. Hold on, I thought I got it working. I didn't. I'm trying to get it fixed. Oh, hi, Nylik. I need your tech support real quick. So, I load DMC HD collection, and it works fine, right? It's working as it should. I can move the window around, it's not a problem. And then I just go to DMC 3, let that do its thing. But then when this loads in, I can't move around the window. It's acting like it's in full screen. Because even when I, click on my ODS tab, now it's not opening the window back up. How does one fix this problem? Yeah, but I have to have ODS open. Is it because of the mod?
No, I think that's just how the HD collection does it.
That's so stupid.
I think you either have to have it full screen or you just gotta move the window before you open the game.
But it's not letting me move the window at all, though. Like, I moved on the HD collection, and then it just moves back in the center. Okay.
If I can find where it is.
Right there. See how it's not letting me move it at all? Hold on, chat, we're having some scuff. See, it's acting like it's in a full screen thing. Yeah, and it does that! So it's definitely, but here it's like perfectly fine. I already looked at options. The only time that has the window settings is in the HD collection thing.
Well, let's reopen the HD collection.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I need that. Also, Chad, thank you for the head taps and the stretches. Hold on. Or just learn how to get better stuff. Hold on, Chad. Yeah, I have it on window. So it's fine that I'm in the HD. Hold on. What if I try to see if this does it with the other games? Because those aren't modded. I just want to see if it's the mod that's doing it or if it's...
It's the mod.
It's the mod. Okay. Good to know. Well, I can't really uninstall the mod right
Oh,
now.
you can.
Is there like a quick way to do it?
You can.
Not like I need it. That's just for like the multiplayer stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't really need the mod.
Where's that? Do I just like remove that for now? Like just put it in like a random folder?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, let me see something real quick.
Okay. Literally just said this is the chancy.
I don't have nothing in there, buddy.
Can I be a WinRAR thing? I don't know. Wait, let me make sure Chrome isn't gonna pop up on the stream. Okay, we're good. Wait, what are you doing?
Trying to find if there's
Like an update?
just crimson type. Okay. Let me see what is in here.
Okay.
That we can. Okay.
Okay.
There is an uninstall thing. Okay.
Oh, there is an uninstall thing? I think you already had the file open. Oh, is it that? While you do that, I'm gonna pull up chat from my phone so I can at least see what...
We've been trying to reach you regarding your car's extended warranty. I'm joking.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the stream from my phone so I can read the chat still. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? We're having a bit of stuff. Trying to get, this damn game to work properly.
I think I did it.
Ne? Did I do that thing? Okay, there's the HD collection. Okay, that popped up on the stream. Good, 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 good. Good. HD collection. Yay! We got it! Thank you. Thank you, tech support. Alright, chat, Lee in there. Lee fucking in there. After 10,000 years. Hold on, let me close out of this shit. Okay, we're good now. We can actually play the game. Hello. Okay, now that I can actually get into this. Hold on. Wait, do I have the save file? I have that one. Well, I guess I should just start a new one. Oh, wait, could I just, like, load this? And just do a harder difficulty? That would probably be smart. Yeah, so, it's like the DMC one shit. Why not? I know I don't have a lot of stuff on here, but that's because I mostly played on console for the longest time. But, So we're playing DMC 4. Oh my god, DMC 3. Holy shit, my brain is all over the place. We're playing DMC 3 today. Because I needed to fucking cope. I am so pissed at the new series that came out. It's like genuinely bad. It's genuinely bad. Like, I can't even sugarcoat it. It's genuinely just bad. And I had everything up. I don't have everything upgraded. Huh. I thought I did. That's fine. How many games are there in Devil May Cry? Technically, there's 6. But we don't count one of them. In the mainline series, there's 5. But then there's a reboot. Do I need to play any of the games to watch Devil May Cry on Netflix? Honestly, I feel like playing the games is gonna ruin your experience of the show. Because the show is fun. I had not... Oh my god. I had not seen such character assassination in all of my fucking life. It genuinely makes me so mad. Like, okay, chat. I need to, just let me know right now. Let me know right this moment. Do y'all character spoilers? If you do, I highly recommend just muting the stream. Oh, what did I do? I pressed the button that I didn't know was a thing. Which I should know is a thing, because it's my favorite game, but whatever. So I pressed the show, treat the show like the Netflix version of Shaman King. I guess I'd never seen it, so I wouldn't really know. But yeah, it's really bad. There's a comment that I saw actually that perfectly describes it. So it just describes at least one of my complaints. So one of the characters acts completely different from how they do in the games, and to put it in Sonic terms, it would be like if Shadow went up to Eggman and said that Maria abandoned him when he was launched out of Space Colony Ark and then died. That's how fucking bad it is. It is so bad. And there's a bunch of issues I have with it, so I am gonna rant about it. I am gonna talk about spoilers, because I honestly don't give a fuck. So, but hey, yeah, y'all don't want to be spoiled, I would just suggest to not. Oh, right, I don't have style switching, but it's okay. If I'm already watching the show and I am planning to finish, yes I care. In this case, I haven't started. Fair enough. Well, I am going to be talking about spoilers, so. Totally okay if y'all just want to dip. Probably starting to show my own tiny commitment, that's rare. But... Oh my god, okay, where the fuck do I even start with my issues? Like, genuinely, where do I even start with my issues with the anime? I guess I'll just start with, like, the, I guess, not really that spoilerly issues, I guess. I don't like the animation that much. Not that it's bad animation. I want to make that very clear. The animation is not bad, necessarily. I feel like it does have good moments. My main issue with the animation is, One, their 3D models are fucking atrocious. I think they're so ugly. Yeah, also, this is my Dante, right? This is my lore right here. But, the 3D animation is really bad. It does not blend well with the animation style that it normally goes for.
You guys totally wrecked my shop.
And then, in terms of the 2D animation, it's fine for the most part. I don't really have many issues with it, except for the fight scenes. Because sometimes the fight scenes are actually pretty good. Other times, though, it's so obvious that it's like referencing something else. Or, oh, how do I phrase it? It's like they're either referencing something else, or they just have basic ass fighting choreography without even understanding how the characters' combat is. Like, chat! Virgil, okay, you know, now I'm gonna get to spoiler territory. I don't really give a fuck. Virgil used his summon sword one fucking time. A singular time throughout the entire, like, what, 8 episodes? And there are many times where he could have used them. And I'm like, why didn't he use them? Why? He has them. It's not like he needs the Yamato to use his fucking summon sword. Oh my god. Also, hi, so today. No way, they made a game based off of the Liquor anime. Oh my god, if this was based on the animated series, just end me. Just end me right there. Only once, that's not fun, right? They only use the summon stones one time. Okay, now, let's see. So, animation, what other non-spoiler stuff? It's not my Dante! Nah, this is my Dante right here. But, okay. You know, I'm gonna get into that, actually. Because it's not an issue, for me at least, of, oh, it's not the Dante that I know of. It's not the Dante that I grew up with. No, I completely understand that, you know, adaptations are gonna change stuff. They're gonna, like, you know, be different than what the actual games or property is. And, you know, I'm cool with that. I'm very open-minded to that. My issue, though, is Dante is barely in the fucking season. Like, whenever he is on screen, he's just comic relief for the most part. Like, I feel like Dante barely has any screen time in the entirety of the season. When he is, he's rather comic relief, or it's like the characters are dragging him along. I feel like he doesn't really have a good reason to be there, other than, oh, he's the main character. But in anything, it feels like Lady and Virgil are more the main characters than Dante is. It's weird. And like, I also feel like the characters are a lot more emotional than they are in canon. And like, going back to my point of, oh, I get it's an adaptation. My main issue with that argument is the series creator has constantly stated, oh, we are very, very respectful to the source material. We're making it as close as we can. They're not. They're literally acting like they understand the characters, but they really fucking don't. How do you make an anime based off the game where a main character is rarely in it? Exactly. Like, okay. So episode 1, like, okay, so spoilers for season 1. By the end of season 1, Dante gets betrayed by a lady and is knocked out so he can be put into cryostasis by the government. Which, oh god, that's a whole other complaint. But so he gets put into cryostasis, and in episode 1 of season 2, you're like, okay, he's probably gonna get released like at the very end of the episode, right? That would make sense. No! He's only shown throughout the episode. He's only mentioned throughout the episode.
No,
And he's not even released at the end of the first episode. He gets released in the second half of the second episode. What type of fucking pacing is that? How are you gonna have your main fucking character, like, not even in the first episode and a half of the season? Yes, also since Neon Genesis even Gilly, since that's the material I'm looking for. That's fair. That's fair. Oh my god, Virgil. Oh my god, my poor boy. Ow. Oh my god, Virgil, my poor boy.
The great one, who once ruled
He
this
got
earth
bastardized so much in the anime. Like, insanely bastardized. Okay. So, in the game, like, you can even see for this cutscene alone. You know, I just let this cutscene kind of play out a bit.
Now, after 2 millenniums of confinement, it can at last fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
That's none of my...
Wait, okay, I actually can't let the cutscene play out, because for some reason the cutscene is really fucking delayed. I don't know why, but... I don't know, why was the cutscene so delayed? What the fuck? But, anyways... Virgil is very calm, cool, and collected. He is the complete opposite of Dante, who's very wild and rash. And yes, Virgil does have his fair share of trauma. He does have his fair share of regrets and ambitions and all that. But he hides his trauma in the pursuit of power. Instead of, you know, whining like a little bitch. He instead is trying to gain power so he can protect not only those that he cares for, but also himself. Because he doesn't want the tragedy of the loss of his mother and father to fall on anyone else. That's why he's so obsessed with power. That's why he does the things that he does, and he's essentially an anti-hero. In the anime, though, he's a whiny-ass bitch that'll literally believe anything that anybody who takes him in says. I'm not even fucking exaggerating. Oh my god, he doesn't even give a fuck about his mother. No, sometimes he gives a fuck about his mother. Other times he doesn't, and straight up disrespects her. And in the game canon, he would fucking slit anybody's throat who even dare speaks ill will of his mother. And he has such high respect for his father. He has such high respect for Sparta. But in the anime, he doesn't give a single fuck about him. Neither does Dante, by the way. Neither does Dante. Which is kind of canon. Like, Dante definitely cares more about Eva than he does Sparta. But both of them had respect for Sparta. Not so much in, with Dante, not so much in DMC 3, but later on in the games, he definitely has more respect for his father, and he still loves his mother. So he's gullible? He's on the same amount of whiny as Season 1 and Season 2 Zuko? No. That's what I initially thought, right? Because the backstory they gave him in the anime is very similar to that of Season 1 and Season 2 Zuko. But honestly, I would akin Virgil in the anime more to season 3 Azula, where he lashes out in any given moment when he's not getting his way. Where even the slightest mention of something that he doesn't like, he's gonna fucking whine about it. Like, there's a moment, and again, I'm getting into spoilers here. There's a moment in the anime where... There's a moment in the anime where we get introduced to this little girl. Who's, like, I guess, like, the granddaughter of this monk or whatever. And she gets trapped in, like, this weird mirror dimension with Virgil, like from DMC 2. And, after they escape... before they escape, Virgil finds out that Mundus was lying to him the whole time about, what was it? He was lying to him the whole time about his father's death. Like, his mother's death, like that. Also, Casey the cosplayer, thanks so much. Cosplay kid, like that. Casey the cosplay kid, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome to the good kingdom, I hope you enjoy your stay. But, yeah, Virgil learns the truth about, what really happened to his mother, that Mundus actually killed him, and he's been working for Mundus since he was a child. And the necklace anime was so good, so many references. Oh, I'll get into the fucking references. Also, I'm just saying. If you like the anime, that's totally cool. I'm glad people enjoy it. I'm glad some people can enjoy it. I just ask that you play the games. But, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so this little girl, escapes with Virgil from the mirror dimension after Virgil finds out that Moon is killing his mother. And Virgil goes on this spiel of, like, I gotta take out the main bad guy. No, I gotta take out Mundus. And the girl's like, oh wait, so you're gonna join up with, like, the one that killed my grandfather? And he, like, lashes out, saying, like, your grandfather was insignificant. For no fucking reason. Because literally the next scene afterwards that we see Virgil, he's literally saying, oh, I'm gonna fight the main bad guy and Mundus. So there was no point in him lashing out on the girl. There was no point in that. Like, what the fuck, man? And Dante too. Dante too lashes out a lot. So, in the game series, I guess I'm gonna have to play the games. I got the Lord Masters here. I don't call myself a master. I've been playing these games for a very long time, and I really care about these characters. But anyway, so back to Dante. Dante has a lot of trauma, right? A lot of these characters in the series had trauma. That's very normal for DMC. And how Dante copes with his trauma is through witty humor. He copes by making light of situations, by not taking things as seriously, but deep in his heart, he does take them very seriously. Especially when it comes to situations with his family, right? Because he does care very deeply about them. But he's still, like, very lighthearted. He doesn't really, he doesn't really show rage. He doesn't really show hatred that much. He kind of just shrugs things off. Which is very, like, it's very fitting for his character. In the anime, however... how do I put it? In the anime, they can act like another Devil May Cry character. Then they can act like Nero, who in the games is canonically Virgil's son. And, oh, that's another canon learned through the anime. But Nero's Virgil's son in the games. And, in the games, he's very brash. He's very hard-headed. He speaks his emotions out loud. He's a very emotional person. Like, he doesn't hide what he's feeling. Johnny and Mosh. There you go, that's a perfect description. Johnny and Mosh. He's hard-headed. He screams. He's very emotional about things. I should have brought out Agni and Rujo. Why didn't I do that? But they pretty much made anime Dante what Nero is. Oh god. Oh fuck, I forgot I don't have style switching in this game. Dante's like Sanji in the anime? I wouldn't know. I don't watch One Piece, not gonna lie. I wouldn't know, I'm sorry. But, like, there's one moment in particular that really solidifies, like, that's a Nero line. When the lady gets, like, severely injured at one point. And, like, pretty much, like, on the verge of death, and Dante sees that, and he goes devil triggered, and starts going after the perpetrator. And he's like, I'm gonna rip out your heart and feed it to your corpse or something. And I was like, holy shit! Dante would never say something like that! Even when he's at his most pissed, right? Even when he's like, so mad, he would never go that far to say some shit like that. Nero would! Nero would absolutely say some shit like that. Dante, though? No. Never. And there's another moment where, it was like early on it was like episode 2, where, he gets released, and, lady, like, kind of tells him the situation, like, oh, Virgil's back, and Virgil will ruin this, and blah, blah, blah. And he just, like, lashes out. He starts, like, yelling and screaming, having, like, a panic attack. And that's only a panic attack, like, yeah, it was a panic attack. And he starts having, like, a panic attack, and, like, starts throwing things and getting, like, really aggressive. And, oh my god, I'm almost dead. I should have swapped my style. But he starts getting like really aggressive and like throwing things and like heavy breathing and stuff. And it doesn't feel like Dante. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna swap to Sword Master. It feels like they're very, I don't want them on. Like, the characters are very surface level. And it's like, also not to mention, all of the characters are so emotional, like, they're all very vocal about their traumas and, like, issues that they have going on. Which sounds fine in a vacuum, but when everybody is emotional, it kind of makes the moments where, like, characters that are usually not emotional not have as big of an impact. Like, I think it's fine for Virgil to be emotional, right? But not all the time. Because that's not what he's like. Now, if it was like, he had like maybe 1 or 2 moments where he was super emotional and lashing out, I think that would be very, like, significant to his character. And, like, very, like a very important moment. And be a big deal. But he's emotional all the time. Dante's emotional all the time. Lainey is emotional all the time. And it's like, alright, what's the point? You know what I mean? Oh god, what else? I had so many complaints. He's searching. Is it bird? Yeah, I have two budgies with me. They're like right next to me. Like. By the way, if the game is too loud, let me know and I can turn it down. I'm getting my ass kicked. Holy shit. I'm so used to having style switching. But oh, what's something else? Oh gosh. Oh my god, I keep doing that thinking I can switch styles, but I can't. No! Oh goodness. Mine circuit? Alright, cool. Stop swatting at me. Rude. Oh gosh, okay. Other issues I have. Oh my god, okay. So this is like really into like spoiler territory. This is like near the end, so again, just a warning to y'all. So, they made a very big deal about Virgil's devil trigger transformation by the end of it. Like, they try to, like, show it off, like, oh, Nilo Angelo is just what Moon just gave me. But, here's my actual devil trigger. And it's literally just Dante's with blue. It's awful. He doesn't have the sheath on his arm. He doesn't have a unique look. Like, yeah, they're twins, but that doesn't mean everything should be the fucking same. So, you know I'm fumbling, or you know I'm pissed when I'm literally fumbling at this game. But then again, I guess I don't really have all my stuff upgraded or my style switching. Actually, hold on, do I have DMC 4 installed? I don't have DMC 4 installed. Hold on, how many gigs is it? Oh, damn, okay. I probably won't be able to download it during stream. It's fine. But yeah, they literally made Virgil's devil trigger Dante's but balloon. And it's such an insult. Thoughts on Death Note? I like Death Note. I think it's a good series. Indie Cross? I think it's really good too. Should I ever do another Nate Dogg gaming stream? Sorry, I was just curious. Yeah. Well, I have to talk to him, but we can probably do something in the future. I don't know. We'll see. Only I can't thinking I can style switch, but I can't. Damn it. Yeah, sorry, this is kind of more of a ranty stream, to be honest. I just want to get my fucking aggression out about the damn anime, because I just, I'm so, it makes me so mad. But, good, there. Let's see, I talked about Dante, I talked about Virgil. I guess I can talk about the antagonists now. Because I feel like there are way too many. They kind of had, like, 3... Well, yeah, like, no, 4 actually. 4 antagonists going on. So, there was the US government, which, of course, there was. There was... Oh my god, I forgot his fucking name. Andre. Is it it's the guy from DMC 2. It was the antagonist of DMC 2. I forgot his fucking name. I keep forgetting his fucking name because I don't give a fuck about him. But, he was like the main antagonist. Trying to summon, was it, Aegisat? Whatever. And, then we had Moondist, who was supposed to be, like, the main bad guy of the DMC series. He's, like, the whole reason that Dante and Virgil are kind of in the positions that they are in the games, and even in the anime. But he barely gets any screen time. Which, my goodness, you would think the main bad guy of the DMC franchise would have more screen time than the villain from DMC 2 that nobody gives a fuck about. I didn't see Virgil on a plastic chair, 0 out of 10 anime. Oh, they did have the plastic chair. And I'll admit, when I first saw it, I was laughing. I was admittedly laughing. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that's just kind of showing an even bigger issue that the anime has. And I'll get to that when I get to another moment in the anime. Oh my god, I'm about to die. God damn it. I almost lost. And y'all came for good DMC gameplay, y'all are in the wrong place. I love this franchise, but I am terrible with this game. But... Oh gosh. Thoughts on Pakusasa? I never, like, they're a staple food in El Salvador. I never had them. I never even heard of them before, to be honest with you. Oh, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the main antagonist. So there's the US government, there's the DMC 2 guy, there's, the final boss of DMC 2, and then there's Moonlight. And then there's also kinda Jester from DMC 3, but I'm gonna be so real, he is barely relevant. Like, he shows up in episode 1, and then in episode 8. I'm not even kidding. He barely shows up, and they try to make a big deal about him. And I'm guessing that's probably because they're gonna save them for like the 3rd season. Which, God, I hope they don't make a 3rd season, but they probably will because it makes a lot of money. And it's the visionary Adi Shankar shanking all the series. But they kind of just don't really know who to focus on. Like, obviously they want to make the DMC 2 villain like the main antagonist. But then you have Moonless in the mix, and it's just kind of a mess. And I don't know, I just... Oh, and then Virgil! Virgil 2 is technically also main antagonist, so that's 5! It's 5 antagonists that they have in one 8-episode season. That's just way too much. I had Virgil's more like the anti-hero, but I don't know, it's kind of a mess. It's just kind of a fucking mess. And then, I will say though, I will give credit where credit is due. They did give the DMC 2 antagonist a lot more than he ever had in DMC 2. Like, oh, there you go. In DMC 2, Girl was just a big old nothing burger. He was just a guy with a silly voice, and that's about it. But in the anime, they did actually give him aura. Maybe a little too much though. And I'll get to why with that. I'm sorry, I had so much to talk about. I probably should have taken notes, but I didn't. And here we are, with me kind of just rambling about my issues. Can I have 9 minutes? Yeah, no worries, no worries. Favorite food? Sushi. I love sushi. But what else? There's so much I want to talk about, but so little time. You know what? We brought up, will this stuff be on the quiz later? Oh, it absolutely will be. Y'all better be taking notes. On why Jam doesn't like the DMC anime. Y'all better be taking notes. It'll be, it'll be 69% of your grade. But since we were on the topic of the chair, like the lawn chair scene, I want to talk about the Dante lady kiss scene / sex scene. Yes, that was a thing. I am a Dante lady shipper. I do think Dante and Lady are very cute. But in terms of the animated version of them, it is the most unearned, cringy shit on the planet. And it makes it feel so obvious that they were just going off of DMC fanfics and trends and Reddit posts. Like, I love Dante and Lady. I think they're super fucking cute. And I'm sad that this is the only canon version of them. Because their dynamic in the anime is so fucking toxic. It's actually insane. Literally, the entirety of the first season, Lady treated Dante like absolute shit. Was constantly, like, betraying him, torturing him, and just being absolutely shitty to him. And in DMC 2, or in like the second season, although not as frequent, she still was kind of a bitch to him. And I know they had this whole joke of, oh, well, that, you know, this kind of other thing. I shoot her, she shoots me, and we kind of go back and forth. You know, but that was just Dante making light of it. And if this was the game, like, he would actually be kind of hurt. But no. Dante's really flirty like Sanji. So don't they her animations the true version of One Piece minus the pirates? I guess. Like, I do think Dante is a flirt. But I think, at least in the game, it's like a Sonic situation where he doesn't want to commit. Like, bro can't even pay his fucking bills. Why would he want to commit to a relationship? You know what I mean? He's committed to his job. He wants partners as like colleagues, not necessarily like a relationship. And he deeply cares about them. But not in a sense of, oh, I wanna fuck them, you know what I mean? But in the anime, they straight up kiss multiple times to my immortal, by the way. Which, my god. They kiss multiple times. Some of them Dante even instigates. And they, although they didn't outright show they had sex, they heavily implied that they had sex. Which is insane to me. Which, by the way, Lady straight up leads him in the dust. Cause like, like near the end of it, Dante's like, hey, and like if I'm able to come back, I want you to meet me at like the diner that I usually go to, and I want your word on it that you're gonna meet me there. And she doesn't. No, she says that she will, but then doesn't meet him there. She just rolls off into the sunset. Because I guess her shit is more important. Which, wow, what a great couple. What a great dynamic the two have. Yeah, let me just abandon him after he's going through all this shit. You know what I mean? Gotta go see you? Alright, no worries. Hope you have a good rest of your day. So yeah, although I love Dante and Lady as a ship, that doesn't necessarily mean I want it to be canon. And the way they made it canon is kind of gross. I don't like it at all. sex in my Devil May Cry series? I know, right? Insane. Dante would never. Dante would never. No, it's kind of crazy too, cause they kind of reversed it, where in this case Dante has sex, but there is no way Virgil, this version of Virgil would have sex with a human, cause he has made it very, very clear in this iteration that he hates humans. He only likes his demon kind. Or I guess the Makai or whatever they want to fucking call it. Which, oh my gosh, that's a whole other rant. But they're like, oh yeah, I hate humans. They suck. But then in the mainline series, it's confirmed like Virgil did fuck. He had a son, which is Nero. And I really hope that this anime is not implying that Nero is gonna be Dante and Lady's child. I really hope they don't do that. If they do, I am going to fucking probably throw something. And maybe not that far, but I will be very, very pissed. What else? What else? What was it? The guy that was like the acting, was it the acting president or whatever? Like the vice president. He sucked. He was annoying as hell. I'm kind of glad he. And Twitch, I'm talking about in the anime. I'm talking about in the anime, not IRL. I'm kind of glad he died. Of course, I got Lady still swearing like every other sentence. You can't go one sentence without dropping an F-bomb. Oh my god, I know I had other issues. There's so many of them, it's hard to keep track. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, so they tried to make Sparta, considered like a deadbeat father, which in the games, he is not a deadbeat father. So in the games, it is heavily implied that he was still in Dante and Virgil's childhood and was a great husband to Eva. But he had to go away, I think, what was it, around when they turned like 8, I believe? Because he had to go fight Lunus. He had to go fight him. To like protect the human realm and all that stuff. And it is heavily, it's a big deal that Sparta at the time was the only devil that could love. He was the only devil that had a heart and could care for humanity. That was like a big thing that they emphasized in the anime. Or not the anime, the games. But in the anime, it's heavily implied that he left them when he left Eva with he left Eva with the two when they were infants to go be a part of Lunus' fucking army or whatever. And then instead of betraying Lunus and sealing off the demon realm because he cared about humanity, he did it because Lunus had too much power. Which is so... it's so stupid. It makes me so mad. Uh, just, I've never seen such character assassination in all my life. It's actually insane. And oh my god, Lady is so fucking stupid in this. So like, one minute she's working for the government, next she's like, no, I quit, I don't want to deal with this anymore, I don't like how this is being handled. And then they like gaslight her so obviously, and she's like, alright, fine, I'll still stick with y'all. She leaves again, and then goes back with it. She leaves again, and goes back with it. Wouldn't they say this is a different universe? See, that's the thing. Although they had stated this is a alternate universe, they have also stated that they are trying to be as faithful to the series as possible. They are trying to keep the characters intact. They're trying to keep what makes Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry. But they're not doing that. It's like, it's a skinwalker, that's what it is. Where they're acting like they know what the series is like, but in actuality, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All they know about the series is what they've seen on like Reddit or like on fan fictions or TikTok or whatever. It's so infuriating. So I would have set the AU tape if they weren't trying to like insisting that, oh, we are being so faithful to the source material. And keep in mind, chat, this is the same guy who was saying, I'm so mad that DMC 5 got announced because I wanted to revive the Devil May Cry series. He deadass said that in an interview. Like, literally, you can go look it up. It's like actually so infuriating. And even like in a recent thing. Oh my god, like in a recent thing too. Again, in the games, Lady's actual name is Mary Arkham. And the main antagonist in DMC 3 is Arkham, like, you know, her father. And she doesn't, respond to Mary or Arkham. She doesn't address that she's named Mary. And Mary to her is a dead name. And she goes by the name Lady because that's what Dante calls her. That's like, yeah, you know, Dante doesn't know her name. And she's like, I don't have a name. So he calls her Lady. So, oh my god, I don't remember where the fuck I'm supposed to go actually. So she kind of takes that as like her actual name. So Mary is like essentially a dead name, right? But in the anime, she still responds to Mary. She still goes by Mary. They keep insisting on calling her Mary and not Lady. And the only reason she goes by Lady as well is because that's what Dante calls her and she likes it. You know, more shipping fuel, I guess. Oh, that's where I have to go. Okay. And oh gosh. It's so infuriating. It's so infuriating. And I think Addie even like literally made a post about it too, saying how like Lady is like Lady to Mary is like Spider-Man to Peter Parker, or Batman to Bruce Wayne. Lady is like an alias instead of, you know, the name that she wants to be called by. You know what I mean? And that's just incorrect. That's wrong on so many fucking levels. Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I like genuinely forgot. Oh, I like actually forgot where the fuck I was supposed to go. Oh shit. Oh, it was here. I was supposed to grab this. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Okay, I remember now. Oh god. Trying to think. I know there is other stuff. Oh yeah. There are many moments throughout the anime where they take dialogue that was in the games and just kind of put them into the anime script. Like, there was one moment where I guess Dante was like saying something silly, and Virgil was like, "Foolishness, Dante." And it's, and there's other moments where like devils never cry, Virgil, or like if our tasks had switched on that day, blah blah blah, like that big speech that from Virgil in DMC 5. But it doesn't work when the characters fundamentally don't act like their game counterparts. Jackpot is fine. I think Jackpot is a core staple of Dante, so I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. And it's not like he's saying it like every 5 minutes, you know what I mean? But like straight up word for word, like the Virgil's little speech. Like if our task had switched on that day, blah blah blah. I forgot what the full words were, but it doesn't work when the emotional weight doesn't account for that. When the way the characters portrayed doesn't match, or even like the situation that the characters are in doesn't match like what the dialogue is trying to say. It doesn't make fucking sense, and it makes me mad. Oh yeah, I don't like how Lady got her new outfit either. Now this is more the personal preference. It's not really necessarily a critique. This is more like I wish it was like this, and I want to make that very clear. But I think from the writing perspective, it's obvious that they want to make it to where Lady wants to break off from DarkCon. Like, she doesn't want to be involved in this anymore, right? Or at least at some point. So, my initial guess for Lady was she was going to get rid of the DarkCon uniform and go back to her old fit. Or at least something akin to her old fit. To kind of show like she's breaking off and she's going back to her old self. Going back to those old roots of hers. But instead of that, she keeps her uniform for most of this the episodes until I think episode 6, I think. And instead of it being a big moment, it's literally just in a montage with Dante, her, and the little girl just trying on clothes. That's literally it. And that's before the Dante Lady Sexy, by the way. So, I wish it had more emotional weight instead of, oh, aha, look guys, she has her old outfits now. Doesn't she look, she looks like Lady now, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think. I know I have more issues with it. Okay. And I'll probably make this my last one, because I know I've been ranting for like an hour now. And, dead ass, I kinda just want to make this a stream so I can just rant about the fucking anime while coping with playing DMC 3. And don't worry, tomorrow, like, the rest of this week will be calm stuff. Don't worry. Okay, so, if I knew nothing about DMC, right? If I haven't played any of the games, didn't know who these characters were, I would be extremely disappointed in the main character. Cause, let's be real, he loses, like, every time. I should probably actually stop my luck then, hold on. But he loses, like, almost every single fight that he's in. And it's kinda ridiculous. Like, I feel like they're trying to do, like, an invincible thing, right? When you have this overpowered character just kind of losing every fight. But it's fucking Dante. I think in the games, he only loses, like, maybe twice throughout the entire series. Maybe 3 times at most. Even when he's, like, at his most inexperienced, which is in DMC 3, he loses, like, once, and that's to Virgil. But in the anime, literally, he loses every single fight that he's in. And it's just, how am I supposed to root for him? And everybody else is, like, kicking his ass constantly. Like, how am I supposed to root for this powerful demon hunter? And, like, literally, his whole job is to hunt demons. That was like, they don't even really do that in DMC, like, in season 1. And you know why they don't do that? Because they try to make the demons, like, a metaphor for immigration. And killing them would be like killing a population of, like, good people for no reason. When in the games, no, they are demons. They are literal fucking demons that do not give a fuck about humanity. And it doesn't work. It really doesn't fucking work. Also, I popped up this way. Unless, can I bring it back? No, I can't. Damn it. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. They can't even get the lore at the no. How are you gonna say lore trying to be so faithful to the DMC series? Then you can't even get the fucking demon realm right. It's so fucked up. Oh yeah, I was gonna die here. I was rambling. Yeah, I was not paying attention. But yeah, like, Dante loses every single fucking fight. So it's like, why should I be rooting for him? And he can't even win the, like, the most basic of fight. He doesn't even really fight the main bad guy! He doesn't fight Moonness. He fights, he does fight, Aegisax, right? Like, he fights, like, the DMC 2 antagonist. But they made it to where, oh, we can't kill him. So let's just have him and Moondus fight, so Moondus can kill him. So they don't even, like, take him out. They just let Moondus do it. And, oh my god, it's so dumb. So dumb. yeah, I think this is probably gonna be it for my ranting. I have a lot more to say, to be honest. But I've been ranting for like an hour. And I might try to make a more scripted video of it if I feel like I have the energy for it. And I do want to start to learn editing, so maybe this would help me a little bit with that. We'll see how I feel. We'll see if I have the time. But, yeah, I did not like the new season, and if they come out with a season 3, I'm not gonna watch it. I tried to be as open-minded with season 2 as I possibly could. There were some things I liked about it, but those positives are heavily outweighed by all the shit. Look at how they massacred my boys. For real. For real. It just makes me so sad. Because I really care about this series. It's literally my favorite series of all time next to Fate and Sonic. And this is like one of those series that I bond with my partner a lot with. So it really does mean a lot to me. I love Dante, I love Virgil, I love Lady, I love Trish. I love all of these characters, and although the stories aren't like, you know, they're not Shakespearean or anything, right? Like, you're not gonna get, like, the greatest written piece of literature of all time. But there's still, like, effort and care put into them. Now, obviously, I'm not showing the cutscenes because they don't want to work properly, but they care about these characters. They wouldn't have gotten the story in DMC 5 if they didn't care. They care about these dynamics, they care about these relationships, and they care about, like, the origins of these characters. The anime, they don't give a fuck. They just want to write whatever they want to write, whatever fan fiction they want to make. And it just sucks. It just sucks. Okay. Well, sorry this entire stream has just been me kind of ranting about it. I really need to get this out of my system. I really just kind of need to talk about it. Because I love DMC. I care about this series, and it really sucks seeing my boys massacred like this. Again, if y'all like it, more power to you. I respect it. I just don't be like Twitter and trying to force people to like it, you know what I mean? Be respectful about it. If you like it, good for you. If you don't like it, good for you. And you are just don't give a fuck, good for you. Y'all need a good Reddit every now and then. Yeah. But excuse me. Normal content, tomorrow. I just kind of want to play the game for a little bit as like a cope. I needed to cope. I needed to experience the real DMC. But yeah, final notes. Just play the damn games. If you want to watch a DMC anime, by the way, watch the original DMC anime. It's not great, but it's definitely better than what Netflix put out. And it's more like a slice of life type of thing. Like the life of Dante as a demon hunter. After the events of, like, DMC 1, I think. Yeah. No. Rory! You rated me just when I was about to raid someone. Oh, no! The theater's in town. Let's go. Hi, Aurora. You rated just when I was about to raid, but I hope your stream went well. Hope everything was good. And, I need to fix my model for next time, because it's a little weird right now. And I haven't used the the normal like group jam in a while. Oh, well, this is awkward. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna raid B. Raid B. I think B's doing art. Let's see. Yay! Alright, we're gonna raid B, chat. Alright, y'all know the drill. Say hi, say hello. Please get D to say letters that they all show me. Spam B with, get goot. And streams will be normal. I'm not gonna do this whole ranting thing unless somebody asks me. But for the rest of this week, I'm gonna be working on, conditions. I still have to get through my queue so I can reopen and stuff. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna reopen or do like a dot. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to get through my queue. So that's what we're gonna be doing this week. Yeah, I'll see y'all gooplings later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.